All right, ready to go here. Edmundo Sosa. Stands in for the Phillies.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Ball one. Rogers, a 6'5" lefty, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Hard hit left side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and an easy out to start the game.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's a laser base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Big time power. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. That misses off the outside edge. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Batting third, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Too high. Ball.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at first, one away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Stepping in the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz.
Ball one.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1.
Hey, 2.
Got him swinging. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. That catches the corner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Lifted in the air, right field. And that one hops the wall. And he's into second with nobody out. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Trying to move him over here. Now the tag at third, and they got him. One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Otto Kemp.
Hey.
Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And now it's even
Ball
up.
one.
There's a strike. Marsh off of first with 2 away. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And El Bumby is kept in check with the K. Back now at Oriole Park and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Catcher.
Hey. That's a ball.
Takes it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Look out!
Time.
And it hit him. Swings through that one for strike 1. That's got a chance. And gone. He'll touch them all. So 2 down, Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. On to the third inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
Hey!
The 0-2. Inside, just missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. This one in the air, center field. Cowser on the move. One away. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2. Here is Bryce Harper. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Started after it, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. Garcia on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And that one hammered into the corner, but foul. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles, struck out swinging his first time.
Inside ball.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Struck him out swinging. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air center field. Cowser gets under it. And there's one away. Real Muto goes 6'1", 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That one's in there. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. The Phillies trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. Way inside, gets out of the way. This one in the air right field, and that is foul. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Marsh, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Goes down looking. Liner, and this could be trouble. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Garcia takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Inside, ball 2.
Two on, 2 outs. And fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right field. Adele settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4. Now here's the Orioles DH, Nick Kurtz. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2-2 on the way. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
There's the strike. Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Next for the Orioles.
1 out man at first. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Strike on the inside corner. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Kurtz, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 2-2. That's out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's Harper now. He's 2 for 2. Step off throw to first. Sosa back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. Out to short. Henderson slings to first in time. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And a swing and a miss there. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Here's the 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So digging in, Jackson Holliday.
Ball.
Gets down, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Swings through that. And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a base hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-2 now. Sosa over to Turner for
Got him.
one,
That's an out.
and that's two. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the top of the sixth. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Chop to third. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Late with the swing there. To the right side. Mountcastle steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. And now for the Phillies, Otto Kemp, 1 for 2. Check swing went around, and that is strike one. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Way high.
That pitch is up.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Bottom of the sixth, and into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Fought off foul. That one ripped, but foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll take a trot around the bases. The next to hit. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkery. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. That's outside. Ball 1. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So digging. Yennier Cano on the pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Bryson Stott.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Inside, ball 1.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the seventh, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safe.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one way. So up next, Jackson Holiday. Ball. This one kicks it away from Real Muto. And the runner holds. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. Marsh running hard. Brings it in, and there's two away.
Ball one.
Runner at second, two down. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And he swings over the top there. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they lead by two. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. So runner at two now. Gunnar Henderson, new pitcher now. Jose.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about.
Brings it in. That is the inning.
Leading off for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Inside, ball one. That's ball two.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2-2 now. That one to first. Mountcastle takes it to the bag. Important first out to begin the eighth. And here comes Alec Bohm. 1 for 3. Slapped foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get.
Well, that's a strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Taylor Ward digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Nick.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So next to hit for Baltimore. Jordan Westburg. Pitching change here. Zach Pop. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Check swing. He went 0-1. Quan settles underneath it. And that is that.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Helsley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That's smacked on a line to center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Stephen Clark.
Oh, that's just out.
The Orioles trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now 3-1. This one in the air, center field. Kowser under it. Out. Number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that drops in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Got him! And that's the ball game.